In the cold, white world of Antarctica, a young penguin named Pip lived with a big colony. He was much smaller than most. His flippers looked short. His body was round, but not strong. Every day Pip felt different from the rest. The big penguins loved to race across the ice. They slid on their bellies very fast. Their loud calls filled the air. They fished in tight groups. Pip watched them from far away. His heart felt heavy and small. One bright morning, Pip tried to join a game. He waddled close. "May I slide with you?" he asked in a quiet voice. The leader turned. "You're too slow, little one," he said. They all slid away fast. Pip walked back slowly to his usual spot. It was a small hollow near some rocks. He sat down alone. The wind blew cold against his feathers. He stared at the gray sky. A single tear rolled down. That night, Pip could not sleep well. He thought about the day. "Why am I not like them?" he asked himself. The other penguins huddled close for warmth. Pip stayed apart. The cold felt deeper inside him. The next day, Pip decided to practice. He found a quiet, flat place. He pushed forward on his belly. He moved slowly at first, then he tried harder. His flippers ached. He fell once and felt embarrassed. Pip kept practicing every morning before the others woke. He slid back and forth. Sometimes he went a little faster, but he was still slower than most. He hid when the colony came near. He did not want more laughs. One afternoon, a storm came suddenly. Strong wind pushed everyone. Penguins ran to huddle tight. Pip tried to reach them. The wind knocked him down. He slid far away. When it stopped, he was very far from home. Pip stood up slowly. His body hurt. He looked around. Nothing looked familiar. The ice stretched forever. He felt very small. Fear grew in his chest. He started walking back slowly. His flippers felt heavy. After a long walk, Pip saw the colony again. He felt relief, but when he came close, no one greeted him. They acted like he was never gone. Pip sat quietly. His hope became smaller again. Then, one calm day, Pip met Lila. She was a gentle penguin with kind eyes. She walked past and stopped. "Hello," she said softly. "You look tired. Want to fish with me?" Pip nodded slowly. His heart jumped. They swam together near the edge. The water was very cold but clear. Lila caught a fish and shared it. Pip ate slowly. He smiled for the first time in weeks. "Thank you," he whispered. Every day after that, Pip and Lila spent time together. They talked about small things, the color of the sky, the sound of waves. Pip told her he felt different. Lila listened without judging. Pip felt lighter inside. He laughed more. He shared stories from his childhood. Lila told him hers too. They watched the sunset many times. Pip thought, this is what friendship feels like. But slowly things changed. Lila met a new group of strong penguins. They played rough games. They slid very fast. Lila joined them more often. She laughed louder with them. Pip watched from far. Pip waited at their usual spot each morning. Lila came late or not at all. When she came, She talked fast about the new friends. Pip listened quietly. He felt the old cold return slowly. One day Pip called her name across the ice. Lila, wait. Lila turned for a moment. Then she looked back at her new friends. She waved quickly and slid away. Pip stood frozen. His chest hurt. That night, Pip could not stop the tears. He hid behind a big ice block. I was happy, he thought. I trusted her. Now I am alone again. Regret washed over him like a wave. Pip stopped going near the colony center. He found quiet corners. He ate alone. He watched the sky change colors. Memories of Lila hurt him. He wished he never opened his heart. One very dark evening, Pip made a choice. He could not stay here anymore. He turned his back on the huddle. He walked into the empty white. The wind pushed him forward. He felt both scared and free. He walked for hours. His legs grew tired. At last, he reached a high ridge. He climbed slowly to the top. The view was wide and silent. No voices, no laughter, only wind and stars. Pip sat there a long time. He breathed slowly. The cold air felt clean in his lungs. For the first time, he did not feel wrong. He was just Pip, small, quiet, different, and that was okay. He remembered trying to change. He remembered the falls, the laughs, the loneliness. He remembered Lila's smile, then her turning away. Each memory hurt less now. They were part of his story. Pip slid down the other side alone. He went at his own slow speed. It felt right. No one pushed him. No one judged him. He smiled at the feeling. Freedom tasted sweet. He found a small frozen pond. He caught his own fish. He ate slowly under the stars. The taste was simple but good. He did not need to share it. He enjoyed it alone. Days passed in this new way. Pip explored wide areas. He saw tall ice towers. He heard soft waves crash. He watched seals swim far away. Everything felt new and interesting. Sometimes Pip thought of the old colony. He saw them from far hills. They looked busy and happy. Once or twice someone called his name. Pip waved back gently. Then he turned away again. Pip learned to like his own quiet company. He talked to himself sometimes. He sang soft songs. He rested when he wanted. He moved when he felt like it. Life became simple and gentle. One morning, a snowflake landed on his beak. Pip looked up. More fell slowly. He stood still and let them cover him. He felt part of the quiet world. No need to hurry. No need to fit. Pip understood something deep. Friends can come and go. That is normal, but he did not need others to feel whole. He was enough as he was. Small, slow, quiet, real. The penguin who chose himself lived on in peace. He watched seasons change. He listened to wind songs. He felt the cold but stayed warm inside. He was Pip, and that was always enough.